Hi guys, just wanted to do kind of like maybe a follow-up video. A while back I purchased this cabinet from I'm pretty sure it was TJ Maxx, and it had a little bit of damage, so the guy sold it to me for a clearance price, so that was pretty cool. And I was gonna put pictures in it because we're trying not to make holes in the wall, but this morning I had an epiphany, and I want to say before I start babbling, I was very much inspired by For You Marlene 1 here on YouTube. I think that's the YouTube handle. Anyway, she has like the greatest collection of vintage jewelry, and she does a lot of junking and thrifting and antique shopping and stuff like that, and she just has the cutest, neatest little vintage items, and she does really pretty projects too. So check her out. I will try and link at the end of the video, but I'm not really good at that. So let me show you what the light bulb that went off this morning in my head. Let's show you what happened. I was digging through my shoebox of charms and jewelry findings and pieces looking for one particular thing, which I didn't find, which means I've probably like hid it in my sock drawer for some unknown reason. Probably because I saw my husband coming and I was like, oh crap, here he comes, he's gonna start. You know, so I threw it in my, I don't know, it's probably wrapped up in like a pair of socks. So I couldn't find it. But I was looking at all these little packages where I kept the charms in the original packaging or whatever. And I was like, you know what? This is just really kind of dumb. I have all these pretties sitting in this box, and unless I go and open the box, I don't look at them, or unless I'm looking for a particular one for a project, again, I don't look at them. So the light bulb went off. I heard the light and the angels singing and everything, and I was like, let's see what will fit in my photo box. So I'm gonna move a little bit. Hope I don't give you a migraine. Some things are gonna work and some things are not. That's an Artie cake piece, and Marlene was the one that inspired me to kind of start trying to get the Artie cake pieces as they go on sale or clearance or with coupons. She has like this amazing Artie cake collection, and I was watching her video on it, and I'd seen them in various Michaels, and I was just like, those are really pretty, but they're really expensive. And so anyway, I was watching her video one day and I was like, oh, you know, and the drool started happening and I had to like wipe my lip and stuff. So I started getting a few pieces here and there as they go on clearance, or Michaels does a 50% off coupon or something. But because Artie cake products tend to be really chunky and dimensional, the door won't close as well because it has just a, you know, a little hinge thing over there. So I probably won't be able to use the Artie cake pieces for that, but that's okay. A lot of these charms or jewelry findings or whatever you call them, I have found at like mainly Hobby Lobby, AC Moore, and Michaels, and I use a coupon or I dig through their clearance bins or their clearance wall. It's beautiful, it's gorgeous, I appreciate the artistry, but this stuff can be expensive, so you know, use your coupons when you can. This one, actually, this was really ridiculous. This little ring, I don't know if it's supposed to be a buckle or whatever. Anyway, I was over in the button section one day at Joann's and it was there. I picked it up because it was sparkly and it drew me, and I was like, ooh, sparkles, blah. Well, the thing was $7. I was like, that's stupid, not gonna happen. So I put it back, and then one day I had a 50% off coupon, and because my Joann's goes through quite a bit of a drought, I didn't find anything else that I just absolutely had to have or needed, but I wanted to use my 50% off coupon and get that little gratification that shopping gives you sometimes. So I used it on that. So I paid $3.50 for that one. These pins here are super long, and I either got these at Hobby Lobby or Joann, and you get 100 of them, and they are really long. I want to say they were either $3.99 or $5.99, but I used a 50% off coupon on them because I don't make stick pins. I haven't graduated to that yet, so you know, I got to get them for a bargain. And I was going to use them for to practice making stick pins, but then I got to thinking today, let's see if they'll work in here. They work on some items, but not all because they are super long. So anyway, I got those for $1.99 at AC Moore. They were regular $5.99, and I waited and waited and waited, and I scrounged them up in a clearance bin. These are some of those bead landing strands, and bead landing goes on sale a lot, so you know, you can get some really pretty stuff for cheap. This little teacup collection came from Tuesday Morning, actually. I paid $1.99 for it. That's one of the cameo earring sets that Marissa sells from time to time. That's another Artie cake because this one's fairly flat. It will work in there, so that's awesome. This, go ahead and take it off. Oops. I got on clearance for $1.99 at a Michael's that we had stopped in. Isn't that pretty? It's gorgeous, gorgeous. Those are bead landing, I'm pretty sure. These came from Hobby Lobby. That's one of the Michael's clocks from one of their older $2 bin collections. I don't know if the clocks that they're showing now in the newer Shabby Chic collection or whatever are the same, but that's where that one came from. These are my fleur-de-lis. I just love them. And some crowns. Okay. Oh, this one is a super huge one. It wouldn't work in there, so I took the ribbon that came on this little card, because this is the card for the dress form. Got this dress form for $12.99 from TJ Maxx. So I took the ribbon and looped it through there, and then I used a couple of little flat pins to kind of hold it in place in case a certain munchkin that lives here with me gets froggy and tries to yank it off. Hopefully the pins will deter her. So I thought that was really pretty and simple. And also with these dress forms, whenever TJ Maxx and Marshalls gets them, they usually give you a pack. I think you get 5 or 6 of these stick pins. So I've used them throughout the box as well. I wanted to see if those Tim Holtz facets that I bought the other day on clearance would work in here, and they are flat enough that they will. I just have to find some pins that will work. These are too long, and I don't think those will work because of the bead head, so I got to find like a smaller pin, or maybe one of those little pearl tipped pins. And before I go, I was cutting the Artie cake off of the packaging, and lo and behold, I didn't really notice it before, her packaging is kind of decorated. I guess it's supposed to be like, you know, like one of those plush pillows. So if you cut that out, you can use that on ATCs or as an embellishment. And then this is from Bead Landing, and I was thinking there's enough space on here to use my Martha Stewart punch and get some butterflies out of that. Same thing here. So pay attention to the packaging. This one is big enough to use as a backing for ATC. The big butterflies came out of that one. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed watching it. Hope you enjoyed looking at the lovelies. Leave a comment if you wish. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.